comes down to this moment. Welcome, everybody, as you're looking live at a sold-out arena ready to kick things off tonight.
Scores will be settled, bodies will be broken, and dominance will be established.
And it all starts right now. The Scottish Warrior is ready for battle.
Brandishing the King's blade. This is a man who fought his way all the way to the top of WWE.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
Completely different mindset than his first time around in WWE.
Well, for years, people always talked about the potential of Drew McIntyre, what he could accomplish. Well, it seems finally Drew McIntyre is embracing those expectations.
Oh, the chosen one has now become the one.
From the underground of New York City, Damien Priest has arrived.
Calm demeanor, but about to unleash chaos.
And his opponent from New York, New York, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damien Priest.
Damien Priest is the genuine article, living the best rock star life. Champagne, jacuzzis, beautiful ladies on each arm. This dude is the real deal.
And all business in the ring.
Born and raised in the concrete jungle of New York City, Damien Priest lives to throw hands.
Damien Priest, a man that made his mark on the independents, is also a man known to indulge in the party scene.
Yeah, but it's not all late nights and rock and roll for Priest. Beneath his mysterious swagger is an all
from the top. Are you kidding me?
Stomping. Ouch.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Big drop of the leg.
Drew fending him off. Oh, man, what a boot. Nasty stomp to finish it off.
Just tossed. She could airline miles for that.
Damien Priest is quite the imposing opponent. Corey, how can you get the upper hand on a man this devious?
You just answered your own question, Cole. Priest is imposing, but he's still mortal. Priest's opponent will have to find that weakness and capitalize on it quickly.
Looking for a high-risk move. From the top.
Drop. Good Lord.
McIntyre, and look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Nice.
Escape and a takedown. We're going to take a trip south of heaven.
The shoulders down.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, it should have been broken. The ref never saw it.
This referee dropped the ball big time.
Here
tonight.
A well-earned victory here tonight.
I strongly suggest Drew McIntyre go back and watch this match. There's plenty that can be learned from this loss.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio. Weighing in at 251 pounds, Dean and Brooks.
This is someone I can give my full support to. Someone who has the guts to stand up for what's right.
What are they, a knight in shining armor? Give me a break.
He is in perhaps the best shape of his career, and he will need that with the competition level this high.
The original bro has arrived.
One of the coolest and one of the most confident competitors in all of WWE.
And Riddle's backed up that confidence thus far.
And his opponent, representing RK Bro from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 216 pounds, Riddle.
Riddle's also somehow one of the most relaxed guys in the business outside of the ring. All business inside of it.
I like Riddle. I like his swag. I think I can learn a thing or two from him.
It's not going to make you any cooler.
Ready to fight, resilient as they come.
He may not be my bro, but I'll give him his due.
And you can sense the anger emanating from the competitor tonight.
Eyes like a blazing fire. This is a man you don't want to be in front of right now.
He's a man possessed is what he is.
But then consider Riddle, a man for whom fighting isn't just a day job, it's a way of life. Riddle lives, breathes, eats, and sleeps combat sports.
I do have to agree. Few men come to the ring grinning with excitement for the competition to come their way the way Riddle does.
Sharp elbows to the body, looking to fight his way out.
Putting the shoulder in jeopardy there.
He goes for the quick pin attempt. Referee stops the count on the ropes.
Straining that trapezius muscle.
Shoulders down.
He throws his shoulder up before two.
He isn't going to go away that easy. This is just brute power.
What a German suplex.
He's staring his opponent down, getting into that zone.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
The original bro is on the attack.
The momentum is all on Riddle's side right now.
From way up, double axe handle connects.
Great job anticipating Riddle. Riddle has a non-stop motor in the ring. His ability to maintain a high energy level throughout a long, strenuous match is pretty intimidating. Does that make speed the key to defeating Riddle?
That would certainly help.
You have to hit Riddle early and try to beat him fast before he tires you up. The question is, can you do the damage required to stop Riddle in short order?
Counters that. Here we go. This is gonna be nasty.
Sit-up powerbomb. Oh, using the knee as a weapon.
Oh, stomping away.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Nice takedown, and now just battering knees.
Oh, man.
Couldn't quite slam the door yet.
Oh, ouch. Nasty roundhouse kick.
Wow, springboard attack.
Senton. Heading up, he's thinking big.
From the top.
Able to avoid any harm there.
Vicious right forearm.
In the face. Oh, looking clothesline. Ah, look at this. Now, that'll do some serious damage, even as Riddle takes some licks here. He seems to be relishing this chance to fight.
Inverted vertical suplex. Looks like he has his finger on the trigger now. Picking up the pace.
Yeah, momentum shift here. What a comeback this is. Ooh, man, collision.
Bulldog. This superstar in full control.
Adios.
Oh, this could be something. The fly, DDT.
And that just may have ended Riddle's night.
Is it enough? The cover. And that'll do it. It's finally over with the win.
This superstar picks up a huge victory here tonight. Much deserved, Michael.
Yeah, but I don't think his opponent is happy about losing here. I mean, he's got to be humiliated and embarrassed. He thought he was going to win this match.
Oh, I kind of did too.
Put your hair up and square up.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Chemung, New Jersey, Sonya Deville.
Tremendous attitude, MMA background, punch you right in your face.
Yeah, Sonya Deville once said she feels like she was placed on this earth to hurt people. Disciplined, driven. In fact, the day that Sonya Deville graduated high school, she packed up her car, drove down to South Florida, and began training full-time in mixed martial arts.
And here comes Natalya.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
A third-generation star who at times has carried the women's division on her shoulders.
To that point, Natalya has won more matches than any other woman in WWE history. Natalya has a great mixture of mat wrestling skill as well as pure power.
The Queen of Hearts is about to hold court.
Here we have Natalya, who has taken to considering and calling herself the GOAT. That's the best of all time.
Natalya is definitely an exceptional talent, Michael, with an exceptional pedigree, hailing from the legendary Hart family. But I don't know about all this boat business.
You have to admit, though, she has fair claim to being one of the pillars of WWE's women's division, and she likes to remind everyone of that fact.
Although, she's in for a challenge tonight against Sonya Deville, a competitor whose confident scowl says it all. Deville's a pure fighter, and she knows it. Her belief in her own in-ring abilities could carry her to the win tonight.
Well, you say confidence, Corey, where I might go as far as to say arrogance. But either way, there's no denying that when it comes to in-ring competition, Sonya Deville has got the goods.
So, Corey, what can Sonya Deville do to ensure she comes out on top in this matchup?
Sonya needs to utilize her MMA background, Cole. Her thunderous strikes and her impressive wrestling ability could make a world of difference. Sonya needs to square up and put everything she's learned as a fighter to good use.
Oh, the jaw getting rattled.
Ooh, just relentless.
Coming back in the ring. Reversal on Deville.
What a forearm. Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Oh, leg sweep.
Nicely done. Oh, my Lord.
And Sonya's confidence may be a little shaken after that attack.
Yeah, Natalya showed that Hart family wisdom.
Natalya landed it right there.
Targeting the arm to great effect.
Oh, no, there could be trouble lurking for her with this submission maneuver. This is excruciating. She's got it locked in. No, she doesn't. That was a great counter and so simple.
Drop kick hits hard, lands harder.
Taking it to the floor. What's she gonna do?
Knee strike connects.
Natalya turns the tables. Russian leg sweep.
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex.
Carefully measured knee drop.
Things not going how she'd like.
They've definitely taken their lumps at this point. Their opponent is not messing around.
And this one might be headed ringside.
Deville was ready there.
Telling her opposition, you are way out of your depth here.
All right, she's back in, ready to go. Kick to the abdomen.
Oh, kick to the kidneys and then a clothesline.
What a confident attack by Sonya Deville. Such pure fighting ability.
Hoping to end it here.
This is it.
She kicks out with force.
This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming.
Rapid shots right to the gut. Brutality. Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Reversal on Deville.
Strikes with natty box.
Scratching and clawing. This could be it.
She's got her. No. This match continues.
Down to the wire. Who's going to give in first? This is Natalya's wheelhouse.
The Hart family legacy lives on.
The sharpshooter.
Oh, look at this. Is she gonna tap out?
Think of all the pain radiating throughout her body.
Look at this. She releases the hold.
That's a little surprising, no?
Elbow drop. Here's the cover for the win. 1, 2, 3. Picked up the victory.
This superstar picks up a huge victory here tonight. Much deserved, Michael.
He's got to be humiliated and embarrassed.
Look who's here!
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match. Making her way to the ring from Moscow, the Ravishing Russian, Lana!
I heard Booker T might have learned a little variation of his spinneroonie from Lana.
I actually heard the same thing. I'm going to double check with my sources and get some verification on that.
Well, tell me you guys didn't just say that.
Byron, maybe you should take some dancing tips from Lana. She could probably help you out. Lana, extremely beautiful, incredibly talented in the ring, has improved immensely during her time here in WWE.
And from Scottsdale, Arizona, Nicole.
I love how this person approaches their matches with dignity and honest respect for their opponents.
Oh, too bad this isn't a friendliness competition. It's a fight, and I don't think that attitude's going to do him any favors in there.
A determined look on her face. She knows how to prove herself in the women's division.
Anything goes in this one-on-one, no-holds-barred match.
It is going to be brutal, Michael. I can tell that both competitors will take full advantage of the lawlessness this match provides. Unrelenting with these knee strikes. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Series of elbows looking to create separation. She does so.
Oh, gut punch. Nasty. Oh, impact to the stomach.
Back with a punch to the gut. Lana might get an early 3 count. You know, I have to ask Corey, how much of an actual strategy is there in a no disqualification match?
Honestly, it depends on the superstar's mindset. Some just want to get through. Others want to inflict as much damage as possible. And some just go with the flow. Know which mindset you have before the match and stick to it.
God, trampling the opposition. She's going up.
Top rope here.
From the top.
Oh, look at it torture their opponent. Oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man. And another just non-stop aggression. Counter from Lana.
Great display of strength with the suplex.
2 fists full of hair. This can't be legal.
Oh!
And will this be it? And she kicks out at 2. Wow.
measured up.
Drop kick to the spine. Things taking a turn for her now. She could pin her opponent right here. Just gets the shoulder up.
She's still as determined as ever.
Ooh, she responds with a counter.
Spear! Spear! Oh, yeah, she's saying, let's go. Bring it.
Mistake made by Lana.
Focused attack on the leg.
Oh, the torque on the knee. The rack attack coming.
Feeling like it's over for Lana.
Cover. 2, 3. She picks up the victory. Picked up the victory.
Here is your winner, Nicole. Bam!
And a very strong performance here from tonight's winner.
This win is going to have them on a high for quite some time, I have to believe.
Winning's great, Saxton, but they have to start thinking about their next challenge sooner rather than later. This win won't be all that matters much longer.
Look who's here. The People's Champion.
It's check-in time at the SmackDown Hotel.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, The Rock!
A superstar with this business in his blood.
A man who proudly walks with the millions.
Big fight feel for every Rock match.
The ring general has arrived.
The longest reigning NXT UK champion ever.
One of the most powerful and calculating superstars this industry has ever seen.
And his opponent, representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds, Walter!
I'll tell you, classical music has never sounded this frightening.
6'4", nearly 300 pounds, bringing the hardest chops since Ric Flair to the table.
He is so impressive, Walter. One of the most dominating individuals in the history of the company.
If somehow Walter's massive frame doesn't overpower you, his grappling skills absolutely will.
Walter's old world methodology is only one reason he's earned the ring general title.
A man who wastes no movement. Walter's offense is a pure symphony of destruction.
An absolute maestro in the ring. Walter has become one of the most feared men on the roster. I expect we'll see his in-ring authority in full effect tonight.
But on the other side is the man known as the People's...
Oh, what's going on now?
You know exactly what's going on. He decided he wanted to show up right here and distract this superstar.
Textbook O'Connor roll.
O'Connor roll.
Shoulders down.
No, he kicks out.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Double underhook suplex.
Beautiful swinging neck breaker.
The Austrian bruiser, Walter, has made quite a name for himself. What is it, Corey, that has made Walter a worldwide sensation?
Simple, Cole. His strikes. Even just watching him makes me wince. I can't imagine what it's like being on the receiving end of his offense.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already.
Kick right to the body.
He catches Walter with a counter. Whatever's playing here can't be good.
Stunning display of power.
Overwhelming offense now from Walter.
That's what I was talking about, Cole. Walter's offense is just as brutal as I imagined.
And it's The Rock with the reversal.
Drop kick on target.
He is revving up the engine. He's not going to let anything stop him.
German suplex released. Able to stop the pin count here. Quick thinking pays off. My goodness, did you hear that jump? Blind buster.
Down hard.
He thinks he has it. 1, 2, kick out just in time.
He really thought that was it. Hoisted up into the snap suplex. Corey, we're going to see it. The most electrifying move in all sports entertainment. That is the people's elbow.
Rock got it. I think it's over.
There's 2, 3. Major win. That'll change his career tonight.
Here is your winner, The Rock!
And he certainly proved himself a superstar to watch with this one.
The Rock showed he can still electrify the WWE Universe.
Byron, what's your name?
Here comes the powerhouse blonde bombshell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Yorktown Heights, New York, Mandy Rose.
Now, formerly God's greatest creation, right, Corey?
That's right. But even the man himself makes mistakes.
So judgmental, all because Mandy had a slight slip up at WrestleMania, Corey. You fell out of love with her? No doubt the highest profile win for Mandy Rose when she defeated her former partner, Sonya Deville, in a loser leaves WWE match at SummerSlam.
This is gonna be good.
And accompanied by Raquel Gonzalez from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Lee.
This is a competitor who isn't happy with a win unless they get a handshake from their opponent afterwards. A real respect for the business.
Can they even work their hands properly? Apparently, they lack a spine.
She knows she deserves to be atop this division, and a win tonight will go a long way towards that.
And here's a superstar who's been touted to display all the attributes needed to be at the top of the women's division.
I agree with that, Michael. And no matter what success she's had, I believe there's even more untapped potential in her.
And some superstars could allow praise to go to their head, but not her. She keeps focused on the task at hand.
And then you have someone like Mandy Rose. I mean, there's no one like Mandy Rose, but you know what I mean.
Hoping to end it here. And kicks out before the count.
Early 1 count, just to wear her down a bit.
Nicely done with the head scissors.
This is just brute power.
German! Just pure dominance.
Oh, foot just stomping down. Mandy Rose, a deceptively powerful superstar. Corey, how can one neutralize that aspect of Rose's game? Keep it from becoming a major factor.
Keeping the pace up is key.
Taking flight. Diving body splash.
Right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already.
This is... And able to beat Mandy to the punch.
If this works, it could change the course of the match. Off the top.
Diving arm drag.
I like yours better, Cole.
Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here.
Man, she's... And the rope saver there. Oh, my God. Springboard moonsault. Wow. Oh, knees right to the gut. Elbow smash.
Hung out to dry.
She heads out, but this one can be lost by countout. Boom, nice. And set him up. Oh, knee to the face.
That's gonna hurt.
Rose there struggling a bit to show any of her physical dominance.
Oof, that can knock you out. Off the barricade.
This is her time to shine, and don't you forget it.
Connected on that. And sent right into the corner.
Uh-oh. Face first in the turnbuckle.
And Mandy Rose connected nicely right there. Attack after attack on target. Uh-oh. Mandy Rose. Bell of roses. That shoulder's down. This could be the one that does it for her. 1, 2. And she fights it off.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
And able to beat Mandy to the punch. And look at this.
Oh, my God.
God! Does Mandy have any fight left?
Cover.
1, 2.
And still in this.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there. She's looking highly motivated, getting hyped up.
Oh, man. Good grief. Turn your lights out.
The heart of these competitors is showing through tonight.
The adrenaline is coursing through their veins.
From the top.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Moonsault.
Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
Ridiculous standing shooting star.
Uh-oh.
She's smart, attacking the arm.
Into the cover. She gets the shoulder up.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
Oh, what a counter, knees.
That'll buy you some valuable time.
Bruising attack to the stomach.
Decapitator.
Taking a moment to let her know who the real superstar is here.
Suplex.
Shoulders down. Could she finally put this away?
Oh, my God, that was so close.
Can you believe it? Can you believe she powered out?
Mandy Rose.
Hooked up.
Bed of roses. Looking for the victory. 2. Oh, and an air fall.
I'm shocked that she kicked out.
You and I both, Byron.
Oh, shot to the jaw.
Mandy's just about to finish this.
The cover.
2. Wow, just barely making it out.
Unreal. Unreal to kick out there. Not only unlikely, downright extraordinary.
Confidence must be waning as she hits the opposition hard, but still can't get the fall.
Across the top rope. What a hot shot.
Attacks from the arsenal of Rose.
Yeah, Rose is holding nothing back.
Taking this to the floor.
Well measured.
Devastating kick. She catches Mandy with a counter.
But she still has to do more to get this fully in her favor.
And she's using this moment to summon all of her strength.
All right, snapping her back to reality. This isn't a pose-off.
Stomp after stomp. Relentless.
And now she's got all her gears running.
Yeah, she's riding roughshod over her.
Showing her competition what a real superstar looks like.
Caving in the abdomen. Uh-oh. She could be setting up for a submission here.
Look at the torque. There's no escape from the camel clutch.
Oh, man. There's nowhere for her to go. This may be over quickly.
She's trying to...
Looks like she has other plans here.
I think she was just looking to soften her up a little there.
Counters.
Now's her chance to get back into this match.
Once more, setting it up.
God. If that's not it, I don't know what is.
The cover. What a kick out. She's not done yet.
What is it going to take to keep her down?
The answer might be more than her opponent can offer.
Sometimes when you unleash your best offense and it doesn't get the job done, you're taken out of your game. That's a real possibility now in this match.
These superstars must be feeding off the WWE Universe.
This place is starting to rock.
She is queuing it up again. Oh, my God.
And Mandy is put in a bad spot there.
Time for Mandy to fight through the pain or surrender to it.
Oh, and she picked up a monumental win.
This was a grueling match both physically and mentally, but to the victor